Hello NEET aspirants. Welcome to BioBoost again. Today we will discuss top 10 MCQs from structure of cell. These questions was asked in previous NEET examinations with full explanation of it. Okay, then let's start it. Question number 1. The question is plasma membrane is made of option number A, proteins and carbohydrates, option number B, proteins and lipids, option number C, proteins, lipids and carbohydrates, and option number D, proteins, some nucleic acids and lipids. Here option number D, protein, some nucleic acid. Nucleic acid does not present in plasma membrane, so this option is excluded normally. So here the correct answer is option number C, proteins, lipids and carbohydrates. Now we are going to its explanation part. In explanation part, we can see that here presence of carbohydrate, it is the lipid layer, phospholipid layer, and it is the lipid layer also, phospholipid layer. So phospholipid bilayer, and this is the part of globular proteins which are arranged in a mosaic formation, and it is the structure of fluid mosaic models. This structure was given according to the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane, and this is the integral protein. So here presence of protein, we can see the presence of protein, lipid and carbohydrate. So option number C is the correct answer. Now we are moving to our next question. Our next question number 2. Question number 2 is correct sequence of protein and lipid in plasma membrane. Correct sequence, option number A, LPLL, option number B, LPPL, option number C, PLLP, and option number D, PPLL. And the correct answer is option number C, PLLP. And now we are going to its explanation part. Explanation part, we can see our previous image. Here the proteins, here the proteins are given in mosaic formation, but it is an image of cell membrane according to the fluid mosaic model. But the question was asked, we are going to our question, but the question was asked that this question was asked according to the laminar model, according to laminar model. This laminar model was proposed by Robertson. It is also called as unit membrane model. It is also called as unit membrane model. This was proposed just after the discovery of electron microscope. In unit membrane model, it was described that the protein layer was in continuous fashion, and the protein layers and the outside and the inside of plasma membrane, the protein layer was in continuous fashion, and the phospholipid layer was in lipid bilayer fashion, what is L. But when the fluid mosaic model came to the market, it was seen the protein was not in continuous fashion, it was in discontinuous or mosaic arrangement, and the lipid was in continuous fashion, and protein was arranged in peripheral and integral part, and integral protein as integral and peripheral protein. So here the answer is option number C, protein. This is lipid means lipid bilayer and protein layer. Okay, now we are moving to our next question. Our next question number 3. Active transport across biomembrane involves option A, production of ATP, option B, requirement of energy, option C, production of toxin, and option D, release of energy. Now the correct answer is option number B, which is requirement of energy. Now its explanation part. Now look at this picture. We can clearly see that here ATP is required, which released energy by breaking into ADP or inorganic phosphate, which release energy, and active transport moves molecule against their concentration gradient. Means here we can see in the image clearly, here the molecular density, here the particle density is lesser, but here the particle density is higher. Means, but the movement is on this side. So from less density area, the particle is moved towards the high density area. So in normal process, according to the concentration gradient, the particle need to move from high concentration area to low concentration area. But here we can see the movement is towards against the concentration gradient from low concentration area to high concentration area. So to facilitate this movement, energy is required, and energy is required in form of ATP, breaking of ATP. So here the answer is requirement of energy. Now we are moving to our next question. Question number 4. Question number 4 ask that which of the following structure present in mitochondria? Question number A, quantosome. Option number A, quantosomes. Option number B, oxysomes. Option number C, polysomes. And option number D, dictyosomes. The correct answer is option number B, oxysomes. Now we are going to our explanation part. We can clearly see in this picture, it is a diagram of mitochondria. It is a diagram of mitochondria where we can see in the inner membrane of mitochondria there are present the oxysome, and in oxysome there are present of F1 particle, and oxysomes are located on the inner mitochondrial membrane and are involved in the ATP synthesis. So the correct answer is oxysome. Now we are moving to our next question. It is in question number 5, in mitochondria ATP is synthesized at option number A, F1 particles, option number B, outer membrane, option number C, matrix, and option number D, ribosomes. And the correct answer is F1 particle. Option number A is the right answer of it. Now we are moving into our explanation part. In explanation part we can see the previous image and where we can see the F1 particles, and this in F1 particles are where ATP synthesis occurred during oxidative phosphorylation. Okay, the correct answer is F1 particle. Now we are moving to our next question. In our next question, question number 6, ask that carrier proteins takes part in option A, passive transport of ions, option B, active transport of ions, option C, water transport, and option D, water evaporation. Here the correct answer is option number A, passive transport. Now we are moving to our explanation part. In this image we can clearly see this is the carrier protein which is located inside of the lipid bilayer of the cell membrane, and which is facilitated to movement of the particle from high concentration area to low concentration area. So this is occurring maintaining the concentration gradient from high concentration gradient to low concentration, high concentration area to low concentration area. So this movement is occurring towards the concentration, maintaining the concentration gradient. But here generally in case of polar substances, these polar substances got obstructed in between this tail region of the phospholipid area, as the tail region of the phospholipid bilayer is happen to be hydrophobic or non-polar in nature. So the polar substance get obstructed in this area, and in case of this polar substance movement, this type of carrier protein is required. But it is required in case of passive transport, where no energy requirement is needed, where no energy in form of ATP is needed. But in case of active transport, generally active transport occurs against the concentration gradient and where the requirement of energy is required. Okay, now we are moving to our next question. Question number 7. In question number 7, it is asked that cell recognition and adhesion occurred due to biochemical of cell membrane named. Option number A, protein. Option number B, lipids. Option number C, proteins and lipids. and option number D, glycoproteins and glycolipid. The correct answer is option number D, glycoprotein and glycolipids. Now we are moving to our explanation part. In case of glycoprotein and glycolipids, now see that in this picture, this when this carbohydrate molecule got attached with the lipid molecule, it is known as glycolipid in plasma membrane, and when it is attached in the protein molecule of the plasma membrane, it is known as glycoprotein. And this glycolipid and glycoprotein together from the glycocalyx, and these glycocalyx involved in cell recognition, adhesion and signaling. So the correct answer is glycoprotein and glycolipid of the cell membrane. Now we are moving to our next question. In our next question, question number 8, it is given that it is asked that dictyosomes are option number A, class of ribosomes, option number B, place of flagellar origin, option number C, respiratory particles, and option number D, Golgi bodies. And the correct answer is option number D, Golgi bodies. Now we are moving to our explanation part. In our explanation part, we can clearly see the image of Golgi body. It is the Golgi body or Golgi apparatus, which is also known as, here it is also known as dictyosomes, and this function and this dictyosomes function is packaging of the protein and lipids into vesicles. Okay, the correct answer is the dictyosomes. Now we are moving to our next question. Question number 9. Question number 9, it is said that filaments are present in flagellar cilia. Or cilia are option number A, microfibrils, option number B, microtubules, option number C, microfilaments, and option number D, microvilli. Microvilli is not present in the filaments, but in both three are part of filaments, but here the correct answer is option number B, or microtubules. Now we are moving to its explanation part. Now see this image. In this image, here we can see the actin molecule or myosin molecule, actin molecule in a this is a from providing a mechanical support in the muscles. This is called as microfilament, and in case of microtubule, this is made up of tubulin protein, and here the arrangement arranged like this fashion, the inside of this remained in hollow fashion, and this is that from the tubulin diamer, and this is seen in the cilia or flagellar structure. And in case of microfibrils, the microfibrils are present in case of cell membrane, and it is made up of cellulose and glycoproteins. Okay, now we are moving to our next question. In our next question, question number 10, it is said that it is asked that cell organelle taking part in photorespiration is option number A, glyoxysomes, option number B, peroxisome, option number C, dictyosome, and option number D, ER or endoplasmic reticulum. The correct answer is peroxisomes, option number B. Dictyosome are not responsible for photorespiration, and ER or endoplasmic reticulum are not responsible for photorespiration, and glyoxysome also are not responsible for photorespiration. So the correct answer is peroxisome. This photorespiration is a process in plants that occurs when the enzyme rubisco oxygenates RUBP or ribulose bisphosphate, leading to the formation of glycolate. Peroxisomes are involved in metabolism of glycolate during photorespiration. They work along with chloroplast and mitochondria in this pathway. This is all for today, and hope this video is too much informative for you. And if you like this video, please like it, comment and subscribe for the further video on biology topic. Thank you.